It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast Pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Little bonus coverage here from the Class 2 District 6 tournament as South Shelby trails number 1 seed Canton 67-42 here in the men's opening round of this tournament. South Shelby to the hoop, no, but a foul will send number 24, Brock Wood, to the line for the Cardinals. 67-42. There is a minute 14 left in this ball game here in the semis. Louisiana, a winner over Paris in the first game of the night here by a final of 59-35. We're getting ready for Van Far and Clopton, the 2-7 matchup. Both teams dressed, ready to go. And Wood hits that second one and takes a seat on the bench. 67-43 our score. And the Tigers with the ball. And we'll bring it up the floor. They're the number 1 seed in this tournament, and seems like they're always the number 1 seed. Now a travel called on Dusty James. Number 20 in white. And South Shelby will get it back. To the near side for number 32, Parker Fanasteel. That is quite a name. Over to the far side for David Fenton. And around back up to Fanasteel. His three is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Canton's Trevor Logsden. Into the near corner. James goes to the hoop. He's stripped of the ball. And back the other way come the Cardinals. That shot no good. Pile on for the rebound. And Carson Wilt takes it home for Canton. Over to the far side for number 42, Guy Timbrook. That's Timbrook with it. Works it inside. And a travel called against Cason Wilt. Down to 11.8 seconds to go. Mop-up time here from the opening round of the Class 2 District 6 tournament. South Shelby will hold it for the final 4 seconds, and their season comes to an end here in the opening round of District. 67-43, the final, as Canton takes out the number 8 seed Cardinals. We'll take a break, come back with pregame for our game as number 7 seed Clopton takes on number 2 seed Van Far. It's next as we continue the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And welcome back. Van Far slowly makes their way onto the floor for warm-ups before their game with Clopton. Now Clopton comes out of the locker room slowly but surely. Not sure if they can come on the court yet or not, being tentative, and now they're out there. Getting ready for the 2-7 matchup of this Class 2 District 6 tournament. Chuck and April down at Winfield for ladies semifinal action at the Class 3 District 7 tournament as Bowling Green gets ready to take on Lutheran St. Charles. That's a 3 versus 2 matchup, with the Lady Cats being the number 3 seed in that tournament. We had to say farewell to the Bowling Green Bobcats last night as the boys lost to Scott Krager and the Montgomery County Wildcats by 10, and also said goodbye to the Silex Lady Owls as they came up short at Ellsbury in the Class 2 District 5 tournament. So every day you lose somebody, and we're going to lose somebody after this game as Van Far and Clopton get set to do battle. We'll take a quick break, talk about these two teams. Our starting lineup still down the road here as we continue the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy Cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Canton High School. The Class 2 District 6 tournament continues. Men's opening round action after last night's games were postponed. Everything pushed back a night. So I have the ladies semifinals tomorrow as Clopton takes on Paris in a 3-2 matchup. That our only game from this gym tomorrow. Chuck and April will be down at Winfield again for Bowling Green. And nope, that's tonight. We only have one game tomorrow night, and that's Clopton against the Paris Lady Coyotes. That's kind of sad. We're down to one game nights. We will have one of our teams in the semifinals out of this game to take on another one of our teams, Louisiana, as Van Far and Clopton set to do battle. In Clopton, it's just been a rebuilding year for them. Just 7 wins on the season against 16 losses, and trying to find that most consistent combination of 5 players has been a real challenge for Coach Craig Smith. You think you got something working one night, and then the next night They just can't work together. That expanded role this year. He's been more of a bench presence for the Hawks this year. And then the senior leadership, boy, it's been invaluable this year. To have players like Landon Hall and Parker Edmiston to kind of transition from the old guard to this new era of Clopton Hawks basketball. It's been really a big help for Coach Smith this season. Then you got good athletes. The sophomore Sean Yates, who is the quarterback of the football team, and just is a great athlete to work with. Still trying to transition that quarterback or football mentality to the basketball coach or basketball court a little bit, but he'll come around. He's just a gifted young man, so it'll work out for him. Then you got the junior Damian Walker. If he can get that size to work a little bit with his abilities, if the two could correspond, he could be a heck of a player. It's just been kind of inconsistent, spotty this season, but I have all the confidence he'll come back for a strong senior season. For Van Far, look at them, and it's kind of been a embarrassment of riches for Coach Pat Conaway. Of course, I changed the camera to them, and they run off the floor, but they've got 7, 8, maybe 9 guys that maybe even 10 guys that could start for a lot of the teams in the area. And the only challenge for Coach Pat Conaway has been trying to find playing time for all these gifted players. They come into this tournament, the 2 seed Canton. As long as Coach Anderson's out there, they're going to be the number 1 seed, especially with districts up here this year. They're a good team. But you got McMorris, who was out with that leg injury for a while this season. It really created some opportunities. Wilburn, Christian, Hottie, Miller, the other normal starters, they've had expanded roles this year. You've got the sophomore Colin Wilburn get some spot starts. You've got Colton Jensen, who could be a guard on most teams as maybe your not 6th but 7th or 8th man on the floor for Coach Conaway. And then the junior, the 6'4 junior, Verlin Johnson. Boy, he is something to come off the bench, and he's probably your 9th guy. Trayson Coel, it just goes on and on. The players that Coach Pat Conaway can choose from on any given night and how he can work them in. If one gets into foul trouble or is having a slow night shooting, you can plug another piece in and start that offense right back up for the Van Far Indians. Already 22 wins on the season, and they beat Clopton handily on senior night last week in the regular season finale. We'll take a quick break. We still have starting lineups and a lot more to talk about. This is the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame on thepeoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Mike's Tire Service, Pike County Title Company, Calumet Incorporated, the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Pepsi-Cola Bottlers of Bowling Green, Lincoln County Farmers Co-op, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, and by C. Tom Backer Accounting. More district hoops are coming up. This is TribCast. The
Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Ellsbury. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast Pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy Cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Canton High School, the Class 2 District 6 tournament on TribCast. Mark Ronick here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for Van Far, the 2 seed taking on 7 seed Clopton here in the opening round for men's play at the district tournament. Other scores from tonight, of course, we had Louisiana defeating Paris by a score of 59-35, and Canton defeated South Shelby 67-43 in the second game of the night. Still to come tonight from this gym, the late game, which we will not have on TribCast, is Scotland County against Knox County. That's the 8:30 game, and the winner of that one will take on the Canton Tigers, the number 1 seed in this tournament. Winner of this game takes on the Louisiana Bulldogs. Coming up in 2 days, again, we'll have Clopton and Paris girls tomorrow night, our only game on TribCast as District Week moves on. Van Far warming up, Clopton warming up. Both teams out of the locker room at the moment. Just about 10 minutes away from the opening tip of this one. We still have introductions on the floor. We'll give you the starting lineups, and that'll happen when we come back on TribCast.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Are you looking for a subcompact tractor with massive working potential and comfort? That's the Kubota BX Series. Haul, mow, dig, plow, all from the comfort of America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Take home a dependable BX80 now with financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months, plus great customer instant rebates and a 6-year warranty. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company, Business Highway 61 North. Offer now through March 31st, 2018. See us or go to Kubota USA for more information. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate your business.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast Pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back inside Canton High School Gymnasium and the Class 2 District 6 tournament. Total of 29 players dressed for this ball game here tonight. 15 for Clopton, 14 for Van Far. That's a lot of guys, and it fills up the book on either side. Time to take a look at who's going to be playing out of those 29. Our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Neighbors helping neighbors. First for the number 2 seed, Clopton Hawks. They're 7-16 on the season, coached by Craig Smith. They'll start number 15, a senior at 6'2", Landon Hall. 6'1" sophomore, number 22, Sean Yates gets the start. 6'1" senior, number 24, Parker Edmiston. Number 42, a junior at 6'1", Damian Walker. And a freshman at 6'2", number 44, Zach Evans. So again, for Coach Craig Smith, it's Hall, Yates, Edmiston, Walker, and Evans, your starting 5. For the Van Far Indians, 22-3 on the season, coached by Pat Conaway. Normal starting 5 for them, 5'11" senior, number 3, Latham McMorris. 6'2" junior, number 10, Caden Wilburn gets the start. 6'2" senior, number 12, Braden Christian. Number 32, a 5'11" senior, Josh Hoddy. And number 34, 6'2" junior, Trey Miller. So again, for Coach Conaway's Indians, at 22-3 on the season, the number 2 seed, McMorris, Wilburn, Christian, Hoddy, and Miller. And those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ballgame. Brought to you by the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Neighbors helping neighbors. Tip-off just minutes away now. Our La Crosse Lumber Company opening tip. Third of 4 games from this gym tonight. Second or third game of 3 here on TribCast tonight, as we're also down at Winfield for Bowling Green Lutheran St. Charles girls. It's number 7 seed Clopton taking on the number 2 seed Van Far. It's coming up next here on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, coverage of high school basketball. The district tournaments from the People's Tribune newspaper are brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schucard in Bowling Green. Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, by Shelter Insurance agents Tim Jenkins in Louisiana and Frank Wallace in Vandalia, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Abel's Quick Shops, American Family Insurance agents Marjorie Koch in Ellsbury and Rusty Strother in Vandalia, by the Clopton Hawks Booster Club, Airco Travel Centers, B&B Automotive, Baragiola Hardware and Lumber, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC, Bowling Green Lumber Company, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Central Bank of Audrain County, Cole Chiropractic Center, Collier Funeral Home, Craig's Truck and Tractor, by Dairy Queen in Vandalia, Danny Orff General Contracting, Davis Ruddy Mix, by Dieter Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, DH Electric, by Family Health Pharmacies, 54 Package Store, Frankfurt Farm Supply, by Hankey Construction, Ingram Plumbing, Knights Equipment Company, Hugh Brand Construction, Lynn's Heritage House, by Meyer Implement Company, McMailer & Sons Backhoe Excavating and Septic Pumping, Maple Grove Lodge Nursing Home, Mid-America Auto and Towing, Moore Pike Nursing Home, County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Wells Auto Sales, Mike's Tire Service, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Orff Construction Company, Penrod Real Estate, People's Bank and Trust, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, PJ Salon, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green, Pike County Title Company, Wells County Mutual Insurance, by Saints Avenue Cafe, Spare Time Bowling Grill, the Van Far Indian Booster Club,
Spring Valley Accounting Services, Stanek Auto and Supply, and by Tri-County Care Center in Vandalia. Now, coverage of district high school basketball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
And welcome to Canton, Missouri, the Class 2 District 6 men's opening round on TribCast. We're getting ready for Van Far and Clopton, the Indians, the 2 seed, the Hawks, the 7 seed in this 2018 district tournament, Class 2 District 6. We're also down at Winfield, Chuck and April with the Class 3 District 7 ladies semifinals as number 3 seed Bowling Green takes on number 2 seed Lutheran St. Charles. We're about to have introductions on the floor, so we'll take a break, come back with your La Crosse Lumber Company opening tip. It is next here on the People's Tribune.com.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Tim Jenkins in Louisiana show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by Rawls County Mutual Insurance, the Louisiana Bulldog Booster Club, Cellular and Satellite Center, Collier Funeral Home, Center Locker Service, Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Ingram Plumbing, Dino Nobel Incorporated, and by Spring Valley Accounting Service. More district hoops are coming up. This is TribCast. Take your local grocery shopping list to your area county market in Louisiana and Vandalia to save big this week on items your family loves. Score big on specials every day throughout the store in every department. And don't forget to use your Max card, the County Market app, or mycountymarket.com for even more savings. Have a great time at this year's Bowling Green tournament and visit County Market in Louisiana or Vandalia pregame or postgame.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Opening tip brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company getting the job done. Hall wins it back, but right into Christian to McMorris, and he scores to get Van Far the early 2-0 lead. Lathan McMorris, the first 2 points on the board in this ball game. With it is Evans on the near side. Zach gets it to Parker Edmiston. Edmiston works it down low to Evans. He's blocked. Ball goes to the floor. Walker can't pick it up. And finally, Trey Miller does for Van Far. Bounce pass down low through the hands of Christian. Back to the Hawks 30 seconds into this ball game. Long pass for Landon Hall through his hands. Ball's a little slippery to start this ball game. Get some stickum. Christian checks it down outside the Clopton locker room. And we're underway again. Josh Hottie with the ball for Van Far. Pass to the far side for Caden Wilburn. Wilburn to Josh Hottie into the corner for Latham McMorris. He puts up the three. It's long. And the rebound pulled in by Parker Edmiston. Bounce pass to Yates. He goes off the glass and in. Sean Yates ties the game at 2. Quickly back the other way and throwing it off a deflection into the Clopton bench is Hottie. Van Far will keep possession. Wilburn gives it to Hottie. And the clock runs again. Minute gone here in the first. Over to the far side for Latham McMorris. McMorris back to Caden Wilburn. Wilburn's going to take it to the blocks and score. About an 8-footer. For his first 2 points. 4-2, Van Far leads. Yates goes across to Edmiston, now to Landon Hall. Back to Parker Edmiston. Near side for Sean Yates. Yates comes to Zach Evans. Lob pass for Hall. Lost control. Walker bails him out. Over to the far side for Parker Edmiston. Parker has his pass tipped, and we're going to have a foul on Josh Hottie, I believe. First foul of the game, and the first against Van Far and Hottie. Yates has it in the backcourt for the Hawks. Over to Parker Edmiston. Parker back to Sean Yates. He's going to pop the three. That one is long. And the rebound goes to Evans. He can't hit on the return shot. Gets another crack at it, and he scores. Zach Evans. Down low, lost out of bounds. Trey Miller lost it. Gives it back to the Hawks, a chance to take their first lead of the night. (4-4) our score. Just over 2 minutes gone, first quarter. Yates with it for the Hawks. Works into a double team and has it rejected and stolen away. Here's Hottie. Hottie blocked. It's going to stay with the Indians. Yates broke that play up. Lob pass into Trey Miller. He's stripped of the ball, and Hall comes away with it, and he traveled. I don't think he traveled. I thought he started his dribble, but no argument. So that means I'm wrong, right? Across and scoring is Christian. Braden Christian. Easy off the inbound. And that shot no good, but a foul will send Landon Hall to the line. .5:12 on the clock, 6-4 Van Far. Yates gets into Evans. And a bounce pass out to Sean Yates. Runs into a double team. Wilburn all over him. Comes to Hall on the near side. Bounce pass for Evans. Evans floats through the lane and scores. Zach Evans, 4 points tonight. Near side Wilburn into the corner for Josh Hottie. Further for McMorris, back to Hottie. Now Wilburn up top. 3 ball is long, and the rebound goes to Yates. Up to Edmiston. He can't hit. Evans sneaks it over. He's got 6 points, and Clopton leads by 2. Back the other way. No, but a foul. And an offensive foul at that. Miller collects the personal. Three team fouls for Van Far, no one with more than one. Clopton can add to their 2-point lead. Ooh, Edmiston snagged that one. Here's Hall to the hoop, and he scores. Landon Hall, his first 2 points tonight. Here's Wilburn to Miller, drops it off. McMorris for three, and that one is short. Rebound grabbed by Hall. Up the floor, Landon Hall changes gears. Dips it off at the last second to Yates, and we have a foul against the Indians, and Berlin Johnson going to come off the bench after Trey Miller picks up his second personal. Yates at the line to shoot a pair. First shot is good. Five-point lead for the Hawks. They can make it 6 with this second Sean Yates free throw. It's up and long, and the rebound goes to Hottie. Almost a foul on Yates on the rebound. Gave Hottie a pretty good bump. Here's McMorris for three. That one's offline. Evans the rebound, uncontested. And here comes Landon Hall for Clopton. Kicks it back to Walker, now to Evans, to Hall. Off the glass and in. Landon Hall.
Today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
Another foul after the timeout. And that goes on Parker Edmiston. First foul against the Hawks. Hottie to the far side for Latham McMorris. McMorris backs up, goes to Christian on the far side. Braden Christian's three is offline, and that just hasn't been there yet for the Van Far Indians. Ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with Van Far. Hottie to McMorris, to Braden Christian. To Hottie in the corner. Through Wilburn to McMorris to Johnson now. Berlin Johnson. His shot goes over everything, and Zach Evans, another rebound for the Hawks. Here's Landon Hall. To Sean Yates. Yates through Edmiston, back to Hall on the far side. Works it. Oh, what a pass. Shot off the glass is good for Yates. Hottie quickly the other way. Has it back. He'll put up the three. It's offline. And the rebound pulled in by Edmiston. No second chances right now for Van Far, and that's got to change. Walker gets it to Evans. His shot off the back iron and out. Braden Christian the rebound. We're going to have a foul on Damian Walker. His first, team second. And Van Far this time slows things up across the line. Christian struggling, he falls down. We're going to have a foul. Said he was knocked down. And the third straight personal against the Hawks. That goes against Zach Evans. Turnaround shot, no good. Evans, another rebound. He is controlling the glass right now. Bounce pass for Evans. Over to Edmiston for three. That one just a bit long. Sambo pushed out of the way. And here comes McMorris Floater, no good. Rebound. Johnson knocks it to Sambo for Clopton. Evans to Yates on the far side. He goes through, can't get it to fall. Got his own rebound and comes out the near side with it. Hall to Edmiston, back to Landon Hall. In the early going, Bowling Green trailing 5-0. To Lutheran St. Charles. Ball knocked away. And here's Landon Hall with it. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Evans, no. Johnson the rebound. Here come the Indians. Coast to coast. Putting it up and in is Latham McMorris. He's got 4 points. Final 10 seconds of the first quarter. Good crossover. Hall scoots through the lane. Too hard off the glass. Tips it in the air. And the rebound by Wilburn. He didn't get the shot off. We've played 8 minutes. It's Clopton, the 7th seed, leading the 2 seed Van Far 15-7 here on the peoplestribune.com.
Before or after the games at this year's district tournaments, let's go Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and at Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester fried chicken, and more. Good luck to our area teams this week from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store at the Bridge in Louisiana. Let's go Airco.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
TribCast video courtesy of Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. You can save when you insure both home and auto with Shelter. Call Tim Jenkins for details. Start of the second quarter, let's take a look at the scoring from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Aki and Ken Feeds, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Hawks with the ball to start the second quarter. Yates with it on the far side. Sean Yates has 5 points, 4 for Landon Hall, and lost it out of bounds back to Van Far. 6 points for Zach Evans. He leads all scorers. On the Van Far side, they have 4 points for Latham McMorris, 2 from Caden Wilburn, and 2 from Braden Christian, and that's all they're scoring. 15-8 after 8 minutes. Now 8.5 minutes. McMorris from the far side, he gets the 3 to go this time. Makes it a 4-point game just like that. And he has 7 points. Scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated. Pass tipped and taken away by Hottie. Moves it ahead to Wilburn. No, but a foul going to be whistled on Damian Walker, his second. Bowling Green's on the board down there, but still trail by 4 points. And the first shot is good. 3 points for Wilburn. And it's a 3-point game. Second shot, good as well. And Van Far must have heard the message loud and clear in between quarters because they've come out playing a lot better defense. Hall gets it back to Evans. Back to Landon Hall. Floater off the glass and in. Good shot by Landon Hall. He's got 6 points. McMorris works it into Braden Christian, has it taken away, and Malik McPike comes away with it. Had it stolen back by McMorris. He can't hit, but is fouled by McPike. And we'll head to the line to try and get Van Far a little bit closer. 4-point game right now. And the first shot's good. Eight points for Latham McMorris. He was our player of the game last Friday when these two teams met in the regular season finale. He had them both. McPike with it. Try to get it into Walker. He slaps it out of bounds. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Clopton's leads down to 2. Yates replaces Walker. And Hottie will bring it up for the Indians. Hottie over to Latham McMorris. His three is short, way short. Rebound right into the hands of Landon Hall. Hall for the Hawks. Off the glass. Oh, that's a nice shot. Hall having himself a first half. He's got 8 points. Near side. Here's a three. Little off for Caden Wilburn. Gets it back and to the far side. Back up top. How about a three from McMorris? Yep. Latham McMorris. Yates with 5 points. 1 of 2 shooting free throws. 1 point game. Clopton led 15-8 after one. Van Far's got it to a 1 point game now. And the first one's good. 2 point advantage for the Hawks. And the second for Yates, up and short. So the lead is 2 for Clopton. They're in their road blacks, trimmed in white and red. Van Far, the honeycomb shoulders and trim on their white home uniforms. And we'll have another set of foul shots as Caden Wilburn will go back to the line. He's 2 for 2 from that spot tonight. That's the foul on Evans. And the shot's good for Caden. Colton Jensen getting ready to check in along with Colin Wilburn. Jensen will come in for the shooter. Trayson Cowell checks out. And the second shot is long. So Caden Wilburn gets to stay in there for a little bit while longer. Evans the rebound. Now Yates with the ball for the Hawks. They lead by 1. The far side for Landon Hall. Hall looking for a pick. Hall goes to the net. Rims out. Hottie the rebound for Van Far. 4:15 to go here in the second quarter. Here's Braden Christian. He's swatted out of bounds by Sean Yates. 4:09 on the clock, and here comes Colton Jensen replacing Caden Wilburn. Hottie with the ball, gets it into Colin Wilburn, and he'll score. First lead of the night. Well, since the very early going for Van Far. Here's Parker Edmiston. And all over him is Colin Wilburn. He's over the back of Sean Yates. So he picks up his first basket. And at the other end, his first personal. And it's going to be the 6th team foul against the Indians. So both sides, the next foul is 1-and-1s. Yates gets it to Edmiston. Gets it back to Sean Yates. Landon Hall on the near side. Jensen out to guard against him. He goes to the hoop and scores. Landon Hall has 10 points. First Hawk into double figures. Here's Lathan McMorris to Colton Jensen. Jensen back up top for McMorris, and he's not going to miss with that much time. 24-22 in favor of the Van Far Indians. Sean Yates back the other way for the Hawks. To Damian Walker. Walker to Evans, who has a piece of tape coming off his left wrist. Has it back again. Stripped and fouled. Back-to-back fouls on Colin Wilburn. That's his second, and foul shots coming. Zach Evans at the line to try and tie this game. His first trip to the stripe tonight. And the first one's good. Johnson comes back in for Colin Wilburn. So both Wilburns seated right now for Van Far. Johnson back in. The referee works on that tape on Evans' wrist. (24-23). Van Far's beaten Clopton twice this season. And this shot is long, and Van Far still leads by 1. Josh Hottie slowly up the floor for Van Far. Over to the far side for Braden Christian. Christian has it stolen. Yates gets away to the basket and scores. Sean Yates puts Clopton ahead by 1. Near side, Colton Jensen for 3. It's long. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul. They're going to go Johnson or Jensen. I think it's Jensen that gets it. It is his first. And a 1-and-1 coming as Caden Wilburn checking back in for the Indians. He'll replace Colton Jensen. Damian Walker at the line. 1-and-1s. Looking for his first point. And the shot is long, and the rebound picked up by Hottie for Van Far. Indians trail by 1. Wilburn gives it to McMorris, back to Caden Wilburn. Thought about the 3, pulls back. Gives it to Josh Hottie. Hottie around everybody to the baseline, and he scores. First 2 points for tonight for Josh Hottie. 26-25. Down to a minute 55 to go in the first half. State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime coming up. Sean Yates with the ball for the Hawks. For Parker Edmiston. Edmiston going to go baseline on McMorris. He's blocked from behind, and the rebound picked up by Van Far. Here's McMorris. Wild off the glass and in. How did he get it to spin that way? That's amazing. Yates, biggest lead of the night for the Indians, 3 points. 28-25, minute 20 on the clock. Here's Hall. Goes through the lane and a push before the shot. And that's against Caden Wilburn, his second. So each Wilburn with 2 fouls. Hall at the line. The shot's good. He earns the second. Will Landon be the first Hawk to hit both free throws? He will. And it's a 1-point game.
And everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Berlin Johnson with his first 2 points of the night, make it 30-27 in favor of the Van Far Indians coming off that timeout. Landon Hall with it for the Hawks. Down at Winfield, Bowling Green trailing Lutheran by 2 points, 19-17 in the second quarter. So they've come back and made that one a little closer. Here's Hall. From the free throw line, his shot is no good. Rebound knocked out to Johnson, and here comes Van Far again. McMorris has it stolen from behind by Parker Edmiston. That's the kind of stuff that Van Far was doing to Clopton last Friday. Edmiston gets his own rebound, and the second attempt is good, and it's a one-point game again. Parker Edmiston, first 2 points tonight. Here's Latham McMorris. He's going to pop the three. It's good. And that'll do it for the first half of this ball game. 33-29. 4 points separates these two squads as we head to the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. More from Canton after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive.
And more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Bowling Green's just taken a 21-20 lead late in the first half at Winfield against the number 2 seed Lutheran St. Charles. So 21-20, waning moments there. I'm kind of catching myself watching that more than I am trying to figure out scoring and stuff. So we'll do scoring in our second break. A great first half of basketball. Clopton got a nice lead after one quarter. Van Far answers in the second quarter, but instead of hanging their heads, Clopton has kind of matched them basket for basket through the final 5-6 minutes of the first half. And this game just 4-point lead for the number 2 seed Van Far over the Clopton Hawks. And again, these two teams met just last Friday on TribCast, and it was all Van Far in that one. I mean, they shellacked the Hawks, but it is hard to beat any team 3 times in a season, and this is the 3rd time I believe that they have met this year. No, they did not meet in a tournament. just the 71-46 game last Friday night. So this is only the second meeting of the season between these two squads. 71-46 was the final last Friday night on Van Far senior night, pink out night down at Van Far High School. So different set of circumstances tonight and a 4-point game through the first two quarters. We'll take a break. We'll come back with your first half scoring after this. It is the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime on the peoplestribune.com.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Canton. Looking over Bowling Green ahead late in the first half. Looks like 4 points. Could be 6. But that's a pretty entertaining game as well down at Winfield High School. Here it is the Indians leading by 4, 33-29 after trailing 15-8 after the first quarter. A 22-14 quarter favoring Van Far in the second has given them a 4-point lead, but Clopton has not given up. Our scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, Akey and Ken Feeds, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. For the Hawks, they have 2 points from Parker Edmiston, 7 for Zach Evans, 8 points for Sean Yates, and a dozen for Landon Hall through the first two quarters. For the Van Far Indians, they have 2 points from Josh Hottie, 2 from Berlin Johnson, 2 for Braden Christian, 2 for Colin Wilburn. They're spreading the ball a little bit, aren't they? 5 points for Caden Wilburn, but 20 first-half points for Latham McMorris, including that buzzer-beater 3, to give them the 4-point lead through the first two quarters. Van Far back out of the locker room, still waiting for Clopton. First-half scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Take a break, come back with your second-half start after this. This has been the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime on the peoplestribune.com.
District basketball on TribCast is brought to you in part by McMaylor & Sons, Backhoe, Excavating, Septic Pumping, and Porta Potty Rental Service, Stanek Auto and Supply, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Knight Equipment Company, Mimi's Mart and More in Curryville, the Remax Realty Shop, Southside Bar and Grill, and by D&H Electric. More district hoops are coming up. This is TribCast. The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Ellsbury. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
TribCast video courtesy of Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana. You can save when you insure both home and auto with Shelter. Call Tim Jenkins for details. Start of the second half brought to you by LaCrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. LaCrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. 33-29 is our score through two quarters as the Van Far Indians lead the Clopton Hawks. The two leading the seven here from the Class 2 District 6 opening round for the men. We'll be back here for semifinal action tomorrow for the ladies as 3-seed Clopton takes on number 2-seed Paris. Everything a night behind here at Canton. It actually started for behind. Our other two districts started on Saturday. This one waited until Monday, and now this is the only one for our teams that has been canceled tonight or postponed tonight. Van Far with the ball to start quarter number 3, and Caden Wilburn with it in the backcourt. He'll give it off to Josh Hottie. Hottie comes across the line. 7 seconds into the second half. Over to the far side for Braden Christian. Christian back for Trey Miller to the near side for Caden Wilburn. Wilburn gives it off to Lathan McMorris. McMorris, he puts one off the glass too hard, and the rebound pulled in by Damian Walker. McMorris went down. Hall runs past, and here comes Landon for Clopton. He'll set things up. Now take it to the far side. Still on the hand of Landon Hall. Hall kicks it out to Zach Evans. Evans. With the ball is Yates. Yates to Zach Evans. Now to Damian Walker. Walker to the near side. Landon Hall for 3, and that one's good. We got a 1-point game here in the second half. Landon Hall with the tray. They work it inside. Braden Christian is stripped and fouled by Walker. That'll be his third. 15 points for Landon Hall. Braden Christian to the line to shoot a pair. 2 points tonight for Christian. And his first shot is good. Malik McPike comes in for Damian Walker after that first shot. Second shot's long, and Van Far going to retain possession. Here's a 3 from the corner. It's offline, and the rebound picked up by Landon Hall for the Hawks. So a 2-point Indian lead at 34-32. In the top 70 points against Clopton last Friday night. 71-46 was the final in that one. Here's Hall. To Evans to the near side for Yates. Back to Zach Evans. They work it down low. Parker Edmiston off the glass and in. We're tied at 34. Parker Edmiston knots it up. They get down low. Trey Miller just lays that one in. And gives Van Far the 36-34 lead. Yates slowly across the line. And what do we have? 5-second call. Here's Hottie. After the turnover, he gives up his dribble. Goes to the far side for Trey Miller, who just gave Vanfar a lead, and he extends that lead with another 2 points. He's got 4 tonight. And that's the difference in the ball game, those 4. Evans works it to McPike. He turns and gets one to roll in off the back iron. First 2 points for Malik McPike. Here's Josh Hottie in a 2-point game. Gives it to Miller. And a blocking foul called against Evans. And that's his 3rd. So he's got 3. Walker's got 3. That's the real extent of the foul trouble. McPike and Edmiston both have 1 foul for Clopton. Here's another foul on Landon Hall. So quick fouls. And Walker going to come back in for Evans. 3 team fouls for Clopton. No fouls here in the second half for Vanfar, but we've played less than 2 minutes. Here's Wilburn over to the far side for McMorris to Hottie. Josh Hottie extends the lead for Vanfar to 4 points. Things just opening up a little bit more for Vanfar. Edmiston for 3. That's offline, and the rebound picked up by Josh Hottie. Gives it to Miller, and over the top of him, and Yates is hurt. Man knocked the wind out of himself. I think he said he's okay. Just let me lay here for a second. He'll pick up the personal, his first. They want a towel to wipe up what's left of Sean Yates, who's actually smiling a little bit as he goes to tell Coach Smith that he's okay. 4:39. We played almost 4 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Vanfar still the same 4-point lead they had at the half. Clopton did tie it momentarily before the Indians pulled back ahead. Hottie. Short on the shot. Evans the rebound. Now Landon Hall with it for Clopton. Hall. Goes to the far side. Has Wilburn all over him. They go with a bit of a man here to Evans. Evans lost control. Gets it back. And a timeout taken by Coach Craig Smith. 4:11.
Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell. Rewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Whether you've got 10 acres or 75, the Kubota M7060 has the versatility to match your needs. With better features than those found on a typical standard tractor, the M7060 offers a deluxe seat with armrest, wide floor area, plus a high-quality Kubota engine and transmission. Now get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months or great customer instant rebates. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company, Business Highway 61 North. Offered out through March 31st, 2018. See us or go to Kubota USA for more information. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate your business.
40-36. Vanfar leads. After the timeout, it'll be the Clopton ball. And Parker Edmiston to inbound. He goes out to McPike, now to Walker. To Landon Hall for 3, and that one is good. We got a 1-point game. Landon Hall with the tray. He's up to 18 points. Give and go. Hottie to the hoop. He scores. Josh Hottie on a nice feed. He's up to 6 points in the contest. He's taking a little more focus of this offense, though. Johnson getting ready to check in for the Indians. Hall. It's in the near side for Edmiston. Parker gives it back to Landon Hall. Hall to the near side for McPike. Malik McPike gives it back to Landon Hall. Running a little bit of clock here with 3:12 remaining in the third quarter. Hall lost his man for a second, gives it to McPike. McPike had it knocked away, and then a foul going to be whistled on Latham McMorris. That's his first. 2:56 to go in quarter number 3. Bowling Green up 33-20 down at Winfield in the semifinals. With it in the backcourt is Landon Hall. He's no hurry to take it across the line. Now he does, and they put Merlin Johnson on him. Ball saved through the hands of Evans. He has to go back to get it. Now floats through the lane and scores. Clopton within a point again. Quickly the other way. Here's McMorris. No, but a foul. 9 points for Zach Evans. And the foul is on McPike, his second. Yates replaces Malik McPike with 2:29 on the third quarter clock. 13-point Bowling Green advantage down at Winfield. Little hook shot, no good, and the rebound picked up by Evans for the Hawks. Here's Landon Hall. Down a point. Here's Yates with it on the far point. Back to Hall. Lots of motion. They give it to Yates on the near side. Yates back to Landon Hall. Back to Sean Yates. Yates bounce pass for Walker. He looked up. The ball was down, and turnover gives it back to Van Far with 1:52 to play in the third. And we're going to have a foul on Parker Edmiston. That's his second. 6th team foul against the Hawks here in the second half. Braden Christian comes back in, replacing Johnson. Wilburn gets it into Trey Miller. Miller makes a move, goes to the hoop, and he scores. Nice little move from Trey Miller to extend the lead back to 3. He's got 6 points here, all here in the quarter. Yates to Hall. Back to Sean Yates, thought about the 3. Gives it to Hall. He holds it high. 1:22 to play in quarter number 3. Here's Yates. Almost taken away. Edmiston with it. To Evans. Now to Walker. His shot's good. Damian Walker. And Hottie is fouled by Edmiston again. That's his third. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Josh Hottie with 1:03 to go in quarter number 3. Malik McPike, Berlin Johnson coming back in. Edmiston checks out, and so does Braden Christian. Hottie at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And the first shot is good. He earns the second. 2-point lead. Second shot. That's good as well. Back to a 3-point lead. And 8 points now for Josh Hottie. McMorris scored 20 first half points. Hasn't scored yet here in the third quarter. Hottie a steal. To the hoop. Put back. No. Johnson. And they're going to call a foul on McPike. That's his third, and a 1-and-1 coming for Berlin Johnson. First shot is good. High arcing free throw makes it a 4-point game. Earns the second. 3 points for Johnson. And the second shot is no good. Miller, the rebound, goes to the floor, picks it back up, and a timeout taken by Pat Conaway and the Van Far Indians. 41 seconds to go, quarter number 3, 47-43. Van Far leads Clopton here in the opening round of the Class 2 District 6 tournament on TribCast.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Hottie to inbound, goes to the far side for Trey Miller. His turnaround shot on Evans is good. Trey Miller with 8 points. 49-43. 6-point lead, I think, is the biggest of the night for Van Far. They come near side for Malik McPike. He floats too hard off the glass. Miller the rebound, or excuse me, Hottie the rebound. He's trying to go coast to coast, lost it out of bounds. Back to Clopton, 14.1 seconds to go. And I bet he wishes he had that drive back. Yates, 10 seconds. 8 as he crosses the line. Lost it. Tried to get it back down to 4 seconds. Here's Hall to the hoop, and he scores right before the buzzer to make it 49-45 after 3 quarters. Landon Hall, 8 points in the quarter, now 20 in the game as we go to the 4th on TribCast.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We insure the fun stuff, too. See Shelter Agent Tim Jenkins in Louisiana for a free insurance review.
After 3 quarters, 49-45, Van Far leading Clopton in this all-EMO opening round game from Canton High School. Scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, A.K. and Ken Feeds, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Clopton ball to start quarter number 4. Both teams scored 16 points in the third quarter. Now scoring for Clopton, 2 for Malik McPike, 2 for Damian Walker. 4 points for Parker Edmiston, 8 for Sean Yates, 9 for Zach Evans, and 20 points for Landon Hall. Also with 20 points on the Van Far side is Latham McMorris. Braden Christian commits that foul. Only the second of the half against the Indians. Colin Wilburn with 2 points, 3 points for Braden Christian, 3 points for Berlin Johnson, 8 points for Josh Hottie, 8 for Trey Miller. 9 points for Caden Wilburn, and 20, as I mentioned, for Latham McMorris. Here's McPike, gets past McMorris to the hoop, stripped from behind by Lathan. And he's trying to go coast to coast and scores off the glass. I don't know how he gets that English on the ball. That's talent there. He's now the game's top scorer with 22. And a 6-point lead for the Indians here early in the fourth. Landon Hall works against Wilburn, goes to the hoop, and no shot. A foul on the floor. And that goes against Caden Wilburn, his third. Yates gets it into Evans. Good athletic move by the big freshman. Here's Yates with it. Sean gets it off for Landon Hall. Hall trying to find some room. Baseline, it wasn't there. Trey Miller cut him off. Back to Evans. He thought about the three. Back to Hall. NBA range three is long. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by McMorris. It's going to stay with the Hawks. 6:59 to play in regulation. Parker Edmiston comes back in for Malik McPike. Yates with the ball for Clopton on the far post, or point rather, to Edmiston. Parker works it down low. Evans is fouled, and he's going to shoot two. Trying to hit double figures. Evans goes to the free throw line, and the foul, the fourth against the Indians in the half, and the fourth against Caden Wilburn. So back-to-back fouls. He'll be replaced by Colin Wilburn. After the first shot, and the shot is good. First point of the quarter for the Hawks comes from the free throw line. That makes it a 5-point game. Second shot is long, so the Van Far lead remains 5. Hottie with it for Van Far. Across the line to Trey Miller, now to Colin Wilburn. Wilburn kicks it back to Braden Christian. Christian now hands it to Josh Hottie. Back to Braden. He goes back up top. And Hottie has it again. To Wilburn. Gives it to Christian. Hands it to McMorris for three. Rims out that time, and off of Colin Wilburn, out of bounds back to the Hawks. Minute 59 gone here in the fourth quarter. 6:01 remains. .13-point lead for Bowling Green down at Winfield in the ladies semifinal. That's in the late in the third quarter, it looks like. Edmiston gives it off to Landon Hall. On the far point. Tries to get back out past Colin Wilburn. Backs up and hits the tray. Found himself some room and a timeout on the floor. 51-49. Landon Hall, 23 points so far in this ball game. And he has his Hawks in it late on TribCast.
Take your local grocery shopping list to your area county market in Louisiana and Vandalia to save big this week on items your family loves. Score big on specials every day throughout the store in every department. And don't forget to use your Max card, the County Market app, or mycountymarket.com for even more savings. Have a great time at this year's Bowling Green tournament and visit County Market in Louisiana or Vandalia, pregame or postgame.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
We're in the fourth quarter. 5:35 remains. Fanfare with the 2-point lead after that 3-ball from Landon Hall. 23 points for Landon, 22 for Latham McMorris. Those are your two top scorers in this ball game. Ball knocked away. It's going to stay with the Indians. Good defensive play, however, by Sean Yates to knock it away from 2 sure points. They get it into Braden Christian on the far side, and he'll pull it back for Colin Wilburn. To Latham McMorris, now to Josh Hodde. Hodde. Offense going to run through him. To the near side for McMorris. Back to Braden Christian. Christian to the far side for Wilburn. Wilburn gives it to Trey Miller. Miller goes to the hoop. We got a foul on the floor against the Hawks. And it's going to be on Walker, his 4th. Damian Walker, so a 1-on-1 opportunity for Trey Miller. He's got 8 points tonight, has not shot a free throw yet in this contest. McPike comes in to replace Walker. 3 minutes played here in the fourth, and he earns the second shot. 3-point game. Second shot is good as well. Gives it to Edmiston off the inbound. Now to Yates. Again, 25 points for Landon Hall. McMorris on his horse across the line. Midway point of the fourth quarter. To the far side, it's Hodde to Wilburn. Colin Wilburn. Pass tipped, almost stolen by Hall. Good defensive play. Caden Wilburn going to come back in, replace Colin with 3:54 to play. Shot and a basket by McMorris. He's got 24. And now a steal by Latham McMorris. He's got 26. 57-51. 4 straight points by Latham McMorris. Back the other way, no. And the rebound picked up and a foul whistled against the and the first shot is good for Josh Hodde. 9 points for Hodde in this one. Double bonus the rest of the way. And the second shot good as well. 59-51. This is the biggest lead of the night for the Indians. Landon Hall gives it to Malik McPike. He can't sneak it over the front iron. Gets the ball back and scores on a second attempt to make it a 6-point game. 4 points for Malik McPike in this ball game, and we've got 3 minutes, 4 seconds left to play here in this opening round game from the Class 2 District 6 tournament on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
McMorris can't hit, and then on the rebound, a foul whistled on Trey Miller, his third. And that's the 6th-team foul against Van Far. Yates gives it off to Parker Edmiston. So the next one will be 1-and-1s for the Hawks. Edmiston to the hoop. He gets it to go. 2-point or a 4-point game now. Quickly the other way. Christian off the glass and good. Braden Christian has 5 points in this ball game. Back to Landon Hall for the Hawks. 2:15 remains. 6-point game. Van Far, the 2-seed leading the 6. McPike can't get that 3 to go. Miller the rebound for the Indians. He's going up the floor in a hurry. He's blocked from behind. Tips it to himself. Gets it back up top, and Van Far will set the offense. Maybe run a little clock here. And they're very good at that. Miller gives it to Wilburn. Caden Wilburn to Braden Christian. Christian far side for Hottie. Got the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this one. Will Van Far hold on, or will the Hawks come back for the upset? Christian and a timeout by Coach Pat Conaway in a 6-point game. Van Far leading Clopton. Minute 20 remains in this contest from the opening round of the Class 2 District 6 tournament on TribCast.
Nothing outworks an F-Series. Nothing outsells an F-Series. No matter what you're doing, Ford trucks are the trucks the guys and gals who do the hardest work depend on. Don't miss the great deals on America's best-selling brand. Hurry into Pogue Ford today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
Before or after the games at this year's district tournaments, let's go Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and at Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester fried chicken, and more. Good luck to our area teams this week from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store at the Bridge in Louisiana. Let's go Airco.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Minute 20 to play here. Louisiana will take on the winner. It's a 6-point Van Far lead right now. Here's Josh Hottie for the Indians, and a foul against Parker Edmiston. That's his 4th. So a 2-shot opportunity coming up for Hottie with a minute 14 on the clock. Bowling Green leading Lutheran St. Charles 42-28 down at Winfield in the 4th quarter. Or is that Monroe City or Montgomery County? Did I have that wrong? Hottie made the first, makes the second. He's got 12 points now. Time starting to run out. With an 8-point Van Far lead, Clopton's going to have to score in bunches. That shot no good. Edmiston tips the rebound to Hall. He puts it off the glass. No. And the rebound pulled down by Caden Wilburn and a foul. And I think if it's on Edmiston, that's his 5th. And it is. So Parker Edmiston is fouled out of this ball game with 6 points. 52.1 seconds to go. So at the line is Wilburn. And he misses the first. Just 5 points tonight. 3 of his first 5 shooting free throws. Second shot is good. So he's got 6. And back the other way in a 64-55 9-point game. Banfar leads. Here's a 3. It's offline, and on the rebound, another foul whistled, and this will send Lathan McMorris to the line. McPike has fouled out. So Malik McPike picks up his 5th personal with 40.7 seconds to go. He doesn't know he's fouled out. First shot's no good for McMorris. They're letting him stay in there for some reason. They let McMorris shoot the first one with him still in there. And into the ball game is Corey Hoffman to replace Malik McPike. So they're going to decide if Lathan gets to reshoot the first one. 43-30, Bowling Green leads in their district. They got to be getting late in that one too. They're going to give him another shot. Yep. I kind of figured that would happen. Since there was an ineligible player on the floor, and now McMorris makes the first one. Ten-point lead. There's the second one, good as well, so he's got 28 points. And an 11-point lead. That's the biggest for either side tonight. Put back, no. Miller the rebound. Final 30 seconds here from Canton. McMorris going to back up, get away from pressure, give it to Miller, now to Hottie. Back for Miller, to Hottie again, and we've got a foul finally whistled against one of the Hawk players. 18.3 seconds to go. 11-point game. And the shot is good to make it a 12-point lead. Trey Miller, 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Down to a 9-point lead for Bowling Green now. Second shot good for Trey as well. Dozen points for Miller. Shot put up from the baseline, and that's good for Daniel Harvey. And they're just going to hold. 4-3-2, and Van Far going to take on Louisiana in the semifinals here in 2 nights. 68-57, an 11-point Van Far lead over the number 7 seed Clopton Hawks. We'll take a break, come back with your Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast Postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Our final in this one, 68-57, Van Far over the Clopton Hawks. Not your typical 2-7 matchup, that's for sure. Clopton gave them all they could handle, had the game tied in the fourth quarter before Van Far pulls away again at the end. So 68-57, our final score. Before we get our player of the game up here, let's check our final scoring numbers with Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, AK and Kent Feeds, Askeron to Calb Seeds, Crop Insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. For the Hawks, trying to catch my breath, Daniel Harvey with 2 points, 2 points Damian Walker, 4 for Malik McPike, 6 for Parker Edmiston, 8.9 for Sean Yates, 10 for Zach Evans, 25 for Landon Hall in his final game as a Clopton Hawk. Boy, he was outstanding in this one. For the Van Far Indians, they got 2 points from Colin Wilburn, 3 from Verlin Johnson, 5 points Braden Christian, 6 for Caden Wilburn, a dozen each for Trey Miller and Josh Hoddy, 28 points from Latham McMorris to keep his season going. 28 points to lead all scorers tonight. And when you got a game with each team has a player 20-plus, that's pretty fantastic. And our scoring is brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, AK and Kent Feeds, Askeron to Calb Seeds, Crop Insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. And let's get a word with 28-point scorer Latham McMorris. Lathan, boy, that was a battle out there. A different Hawks team than you saw a couple nights ago.
Yeah, just a little bit.
What was the difference out there between last Friday night and tonight, you think?
They were just a lot more aggressive. We weren't ready at all at the start, but we picked it up.
Kind of got bus lag a little bit. It's a long way up here.
Yeah, it is.
So now you kind of know the speed of district play a little bit. You got your district feet under you, so to speak. What do you do different as a team going forward against Louisiana?
Just continue to play like we have been in the past and just come out, be aggressive, be the scorers. Our defense, we need to board a lot better than we did tonight. I think that was the reason it was so close. But, yeah.
Did you get to watch the Louisiana game earlier, or you guys didn't come in? Well, Coach Redding will tell you they had trouble boxing out tonight too. So I'm expecting both of you guys to play better in the semifinals than you did, and you pick up wins. I mean, quality wins against quality teams, but I'm thinking everybody's saying that not your best efforts yet.
No.
Well, congratulations, 28 points. That's a pretty good effort. Latham McMorris, our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. And Coach, we saw it in the Louisiana game. We saw it again. The team that comes out ahead really didn't do a great job on the glass tonight, and there's definite room for improvement going into the semifinals.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we didn't board well at all, and really, to be honest, Clopton was more aggressive. I mean, they won all the 50-50 loose balls. We just looked sluggish today, and I don't know if it's because we didn't have school and we were out of rhythm or what, but, I give credit to Coach Smith. His boys are ready to play, and, they took it to us. But luckily our kids are resilient. That's what I told them at halftime. it's a good thing we can put the ball in the hole because defensively we weren't very good tonight, and our defense has been our key. And we weren't very sharp. They beat us up on the glass, and like we told them, the main thing is when you get to the postseason, it's survive and advance, and that's one thing we were able to do finally. The seniors finally got their first district win, and we told them, don't make it your last. Mm-hmm. Got the jitters out of the way. First time we've ever played on this floor, so
this is the first time I've ever been up here this week.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's a nice gym. It's a big floor, so it ought to help us, but our defense normally creates our turnovers, and we just didn't get very many tonight. They handled the ball well, and Landon, we couldn't stay in front of him. I mean, arguably he was the best kid on the floor tonight. I mean, he did what he wanted when he wanted and played a super game. And, we knew he's the one we had to stop, and we just couldn't do it. I mean, he went for 25 or something like that. So, luckily Lathan got hot in the second quarter and gave us a big boost. And Trey, I was pretty pleased at half being up 4 and Trey sitting almost, 2 full quarters with a couple cheap fouls. So having him out there, and, our big three, so to speak, with Hottie and Miller and McMorris, combining for, 50-plus points is a key to our success. So, kudos to those guys. And now we got to get ready. Hopefully the weather's good, and we got to be able to get in the gym tomorrow to play a darn good Louisiana team Friday night. And, and hopefully we play better.
Well, what was working for you, that cross-court kind of down-low pass, that backdoor pass, really opened up a lot of points for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing, especially with Lathan. They're not going to leave him. So we can run him into things, and they lose Josh, they lose Trey, whoever it might be, because there's so much focus. No one wants to leave Lathan open for a wide-open three. Yeah. So, we use that to our advantage, and the kids put the ball in the hole in the second half. So, proud of them. Like I said, wasn't pretty, but survive and advance.
Some nights you got to battle.
That's right. Like I said, we've had a lot of ugly wins this year, but, hey, winning ugly at this time of year is what matters. And
it's still winning.
Yeah, super proud of them, and appreciate you guys driving all the way down and supporting us and giving us the coverage. And, it's a great day to be an Indian, and we'll see you Friday night.
Well, congratulations, Coach. We'll see you Friday. That's Pat Conaway here in the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, and our player of the game with 28 points, Lathan McMorris. Final in this one, 68-57. They're getting ready for the final game of the night here. As it'll be Scotland County and Knox County doing battle. So one half of this bracket is set, as now Van Far, the 2 seed, will take on the number 3 seed, Louisiana, and Canton will play either Scotland or Knox County. So Van Far against Louisiana, 7 o'clock on Friday night here in the men's semifinals, 6:45 pregame here on the peoplestribune.com. It looks like Bowling Green trying to hold on. They're getting real late. You got Caitlin Billhartz at the free throw line right now in a 45-38 lead. She missed the front half of a 1-and-1, so it'll be back the other way, and a charge called. Of course, Chuck and April on the call. You don't want to hear my call without the great TribCast video. So we'll wrap things up for here. I'll be watching on my phone on my way out to the parking lot. As Van Far and Louisiana winners tonight here in men's opening round action. We'll see you tomorrow with Clopton and Paris in the ladies semifinal. Until then, Mark Froenig saying good night from Canton High School on the peoplestribune.com.